With the season officially ending for the Philadelphia 76ers, this now makes it 5 straight playoff losses in the trust the process era. With such a drama-filled season, with roster changes and injuries, Embiid carried the Sixers to the 4th seed and was a top 3 candidate for MVP. Unfortunately, after a series of unfortunate events, the Sixers could not get it done yet again. This postseason, Joel Embiid suffered 2 injuries in the first round, one on his hand and the other being an orbital fracture, which caused him to miss the first 2 games of the second round against the Heat, which the 76ers would lose. The return of Joel Embiid led the Sixers to win their first 2 games at home to tie the series and showed how valuable Joel Embiid is to the Sixers. Joel Embiid was not at 100%, but if he had been, and if Harden had played like the all-star of old, the Sixers might have had a good shot at beating the Miami Heat. The 76ers fell to the Heat 4-2. Joel Embiid was the leading scorer in the NBA this season, but was not able to put up the monstrous numbers after returning from injury. He was not quite the same player as he was in the regular season. This string of bad luck seems to follow the 76ers. In the 2021 postseason, the Sixers had the #1 seed in the East, yet fell to the 5th-seeded Hawks. This was the series of the Ben Simmons collapse, with Ben Simmons not taking a single shot in the 4th quarter in games 4 through 7, and the infamous passed-up dunk on Trae Young by Simmons. The 76ers should have met the Milwaukee Bucks that season, and could have very well won the title that year had they played to their full potential. In the 2020 postseason, they were without Ben Simmons and got swept by the Boston Celtics. 2019 season was ended by one of the greatest buzzer beaters ever, where Kawhi hit the 3 in the corner in Game 7. The Toronto Raptors that year would go on to win the title. So, point being, they've stunk it up in the postseason. They've hit a string of bad luck year after year. What about the talent acquired throughout the years? Well, let me tell you, the 76ers drafts over the years weren't much better than their playoff success. Evan Turner in 2010 was the #2 pick, MCW, who was the 11th pick in 2013, Jahlil Okafor at the 3rd pick in 2015, and Markelle Fultz with the 1st pick in 2017, where they passed up on Jason Tatum. Then they lose their disgruntled 2016 #1 pick, Ben Simmons, in 2022. The 76ers haven't been able to accomplish much of anything since the Allen Iverson days, going to the finals in 2001. The 76ers are right there. They are a piece or 2 away from capturing the NBA title. The question is if they'll get that piece before Joel Embiid leaves his prime years. Joel Embiid is 28 and Harden is 32. Their championship window won't last much longer. Do you think Joel Embiid can lift the curse? Let me know in the comment section below, and don't forget to like and subscribe.